Hey guys, and it's Monika here. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and we are continuing with more Doki Doki Literature Club. Well, the most creepiest of encounters happened last week, so if you missed that, I highly encourage you go watch that. Save your time does happen towards the end of the video. It's the last 5 minutes or so of the video. Whew, I'm still kind of shaking a little bit here. Like, I had to go get up and take a break, and like that was insane. Okay, so I'm assuming there's no more creepiness to come, considering that there's no music, and whenever there's no music in this game, it usually leads to something pretty horrifying. So let's continue, I guess. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Oh no. Oh no. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Dan, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. That's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. It's interesting, because last time, I was kind of here for the whole argument between the two of them, and I was able to actually take sides before, because I wasn't taken out like this one was. Because Monika took me out of the room immediately. Of course, that's with all the creepiness that was going on with that certain scene, with the music speeding up, and the whole screen getting all like old school TV cloudy type deal. Yeah, so this is making me feel like more and more like Monika is the figurehead of something. I'm not entirely sure what, but she's definitely very, very, I guess, bad. It feels like that anyway. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. And it's little things like that make me think like everyone's taking orders from her. I mean, I don't know if that's because she's the leader of this club or she's like answering to her. You can go first, Monika. I like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Dan. It would be just embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. So, didn't exactly get to discuss the book with that one. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I guess we're back to this. Oh my god, these. Oh. Okay. Anyway, Eternity is the next one. Let's see, so Extreme's next one, I believe. Yep. Okay, I remember that from last week. I didn't see Socks either. Oh! Oh, I saw it that time! I saw it that time! And oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? What happens if I click on it? Oh, that's great. Oh, wonderful. Oh, I was wondering what was going to happen if I clicked on that. I'm so glad I did, or else I would have missed out on that. I feel like that's a nice little Easter egg. Even though it's pretty obvious that, you should maybe click on it to see what happens. Unending? That was hers, right? Excuse me? Hello? Hello? Okay, so... Crimson? Yep, remember that one. Atone, okay. Unrequited, yep. Yuri is second for that one, so let's go there. No, unstable, okay. So... Massacre? Yeah, that's definitely hers. And also, this is getting really irritating. Philosophy. There we go. Alone, yep. That works, because Yuri's number 2 for that one. Or, yep. Oh! That one I remember. At least I think I got that right. I'm pretty sure it's just a majority, so I really don't think I need to do all of these. Inferno. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Yeah, that's not the usual scene. That is not the usual scene. Welcome back, Dan. Hi, Yuri. Why is there only, like, a quarter of your body? It's just your hair, one boob, and your side of your stomach. I'm not sure if it's just me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Oh, hello. I'm glad your full body decided to greet me. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at her desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there was no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know that you really didn't mean it. Man, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and... sorry. What am I saying right now? I think you like me, girl. Hey, have you seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. And, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just want to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of those things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Huh? Jeez. Whatever is on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Hee. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Ah. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monika looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Dan. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Dan, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. It's all good, girl. I got you. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. So I'm hoping that, or I'm guessing that's where, you know, her demise is going to come from, in the fact that, you know, she had a hard time calming down, so maybe that has something to do with what happens to her. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? I don't want tea. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Oh, that's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. You better be sorry. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Okay, the music changed slightly there. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hall. Aha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Uh-oh. Sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yuri, what did you do? What was that? That was really good, actually. Because it showed me a little peek into what's wrong with her without deviating from the story. That's clever. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Dan, do you like oolong tea? No. Anything is not fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she's even started humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Dan. That's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Dan, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain very regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while you're reading. Ooh, sorry about that. Yeah, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position at the same time? I feel like that should say at the same time. Each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri sighs closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She's wearing her intense reading expression, and I can now only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the box to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on the top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on her reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Dan? Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Okay, the music's gone again. Ah, Yuri starts to breathe heavy. I can't. Dan? Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Dan? My heart won't stop pounding, Dan. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Dan? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. What is happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh my god, that is terrifying! Oh my god, her eyes! Oh my god! Wow! I guess it's just because their eyes just haven't moved before. Because, you know, in stuff like this, their eyes just sort of, you know, stay in one locked position. The way they were moving around looks so freaky. Wow, this is pretty well done. It's time to share poems. Wow. Like, really? This is incredibly well done. Okay, so I guess we'll go with Natsuki first. We'll go back to Yuri in a second. Yeah, just as I thought. Dan, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Dan? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today. I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. Oh, well, that's new. Oh, I guess that's because since Sayori's not there anymore, because she usually brings a happy balance to everybody. So that would leave her to feel fine. Let's talk back to Monika. Dan, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. Really? Something I wasn't supposed to see? Whatever do you mean, Monika? It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Well, that other scene before makes sense, even though I clearly wasn't supposed to see it. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection of them or something. Yeah, I remember that from the first part. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. The point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be for the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. I'm afraid to. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. You sure have it together, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Yeah, I think... Oh. Oh. Yeah, this one's a little different. Okay, save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless. Wow, why is that written in all caps? Goddamn meaning noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent. Creating waveforms? I'm not sure. Oh, is that screeching? Screeching, or that's squeaking. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Endless. Where'd the text box go? Oh, all I did was right click. Delete her. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Why wasn't there no point in explaining? I don't think she said that last time. Here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Like that. Okay, so I'll save there. Does that do anything? No? Alright. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Yeah, this is different. Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Maybe... I don't know, maybe that's someone else communicating. Is there someone else communicating through her? Maybe? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Or maybe she's not behind this? It's definitely one of the two, that's for sure. Okay, this is gonna be bad. Considering what I just found out. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? And this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Ah, that makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Dan. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Dan? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want to read my poem, too. Okay. Okay, this is a lot. I'm gonna try to get through this, even though it feels like this is not good. Okay. Wheel, a rotating wheel. Turning an axle, grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Paraboloic gearbox? I think I said that right. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploiting stars. God disapproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in the clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Yeah, this okay. Ha ha ha. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Ah, that is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. Oh dear. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Okay, this is getting creepy. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You have unlocked a special poem. No, I don't want to read it, but I feel like I should. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Whoa! Whoa, look at that cursor! Whoa! Is that supposed to be Sayori trying to peek through, like, the third dimensional world or something? Wow, so much to digest there. Oh, Yuri is... Oh my goodness. Well, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. We really don't have to do something for the festival. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Dan joined and we've started with some club activities. But this time isn't time for us to be complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anything else. Like they can't get anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Dan? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Dan to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Again, lack of music. Okay, look, Monika, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Dan joined. Dan joined. I can't even say my own name right now. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Dan isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Uh-oh. Monika is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. Okay, we got the music back. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Dan want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Dan, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I could be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with new friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Dan, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki? Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Oh my word. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. What? What? Oh my god! Was that about her, or was that about Monika? I don't know. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. Is that gonna happen again? Well, what about you, Dan? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. And she's crying blood still. She is crying blood. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Oh, Monika! I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay, me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I'll look forward to it. Shall we go, Dan? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with Dan before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as a president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow! Monika waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Dan, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. Okay, the screen is looking different. The music's gone. What's happening right now? And I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Aha. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. Excuse me? You know what I mean. I do? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Okay, I'm reading this a little differently because I'm expecting something creepy to happen fairly soon because look at the background behind her. Holy jeez. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. No, what? So maybe she's not totally in control? Maybe there's more going on here. Like she was trying to talk to me, but some sort of outside presence kind of told her no. So, yeah, it's definitely not her who's controlling it now, or at least it feels that way. Alright, well, let's go through these again. Rose, family, treasure, vitality, lollipop, hair, games, smile, email, hope. Well, I mean, Monika did say I should stay away from Yuri. But, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Where's Rose on here? You know what? Screw it. Let's just see where this goes. Alright, family, hope. How about vitality? You know what? Forget it. I'm just going to choose... I'm not even going to bother using the cheat sheet for this one. Because since I'm supposed to stay away from Yuri to begin with, I feel like I should leave it up to chance here. To see whether I choose Yuri, stay away from Yuri, or to get back close to her. So let's see. We'll go with Rose. Oh crap. Well, I remember this is for Yuri. So I'll just pick it. Pain? Yeah, that's her. Desire? That's her too. Looks like I'm gonna cause her to kill herself. Great. Oh, lovely. This is... What is that? What is that? What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's counting by the ones. I see. Inferno, Society, Hopeless, Pleasure. Yeah, this is getting too easy not to pick hers. Massacre. Unrequited. Oh. 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 You know what? I want to see more of that. I want to see more of that. I want to see if I could get her back somehow. All right, let me see here. Okay, so let's look for positive stuff that Sayori would like. Okay, so there's dance, fireworks, amazing. I was gonna leave it up to chance, but now I want to see. I really want to see. Oh yeah, she does have amazing. She does have amazing. Yes, she does. Oh, that's weird. Guess you only appeared up once? Sadness. Okay, so she's gone, I guess? Oh. Imagination? MX. I really want to see if Sayori will come back up. Firework, yeah, I didn't see fireworks before. Sugar. Okay, so there's sugar. Okay, so depression, here we go. Yep, I guess she's just not gonna come back then. Fortunes, yep. Graveyard, yep. Oh well, I guess Yuri's gonna kill herself. I guess. Hi Dan, I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monika, I told you not to... Ugh. Is she really late again? Hey, consider it as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See? It is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little more on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Well, Dan just walked in, too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ah, you must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, Right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But, I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm gonna help too. And we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monika? Monika? Ah, yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Dan, well, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Dan is already engaged in the novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monika? I suppose I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Thank you for understanding, Monika. Okay, so things are getting a little interesting. Getting a little bit of a hint more as to all that's wrong with Yuri. And starting to see that maybe it's not all on Monika. It's that little exchange where she wanted to say something to me, but the game essentially told her no, so maybe there's some sort of higher power thing going on here. Maybe she's not the figurehead as I would have thought. Or maybe she's... I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna try to speculate any further here. This was certainly one that wasn't as creepy as last week's, but still, it definitely had its moments. And it's also nice to see that the subtle changes in what they say and how they interact with Sayori no longer being around, and Sayori randomly appearing up as a thumbnail, and then her randomly appearing up in the poems. Really interesting. I really am enjoying this, even though it dives into some subjects I'm not entirely too keen on, but I think the storytelling and the way this game is going, I can look past that. I feel like I can. So that will do it for this week's episode. Please like this video if you're enjoying the series so far. Comment down below. Let me know what your opinions are on this game and where do you think the series is going if you haven't played it already. Please share this video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Hit that notification button so you never miss an episode. And I will see you guys next time.